What's up, guys? Patient to be here with another gaming video. Today we are gonna play an official season of franchise mode. This is game 1 of the franchise season mode game. Thank you guys for supporting me, and I'll see you guys right about now. Let's get it.
Tonight, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Tom Brady and the Detroit Lions taking on Teddy Bridgewater and the New England Patriots.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the New England Patriots. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. First carry for James Conner. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, now Brady. It's caught. Beckham. That's all you got. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. 36 yards. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and the end result, a Detroit touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater. Shrugs him off. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And under pressure. He's brought down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater under pressure. They got him again. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. 3rd and long now after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Brady's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Brady. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Connor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And he takes this one in for a Lion touchdown. James Conner, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On play action, it's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this complete to Henry over the middle. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Connor. And he's got room. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first. 21-0 our score after 1. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And Henry gets the call there on first down as he pushes his way forward. Pickup of about 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Connor. Oh, what a move. And he's taken down inside the 30. Brady now on first down. He'll dump this one off to Connor. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. From the 24, Brady. That's going to be caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And it is 28-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Henry again on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Bridgewater's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Oh, Watt shaken up. J.J. still down here following that last play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, and it's third and short. Bridgewater to throw it. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. Henry's got it out on the left side. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday Night Open. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3, and they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half, so where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the 2nd half.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Tyus Bowser in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting...
And got his man complete. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there for Detroit. On 1st down, Connor. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. James Conner with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the... And that will extend this big lead. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach.
And he loses the football a second time. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. costly to cough up that football. The defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Connor going to get it again on second down. Ooh, the juke. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
From the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. At the line, ready to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Bridgewater's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Draw play, this is Henry. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw is Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, Antonio Brown can wreak havoc in so many ways. Here he's able to cause a PI penalty.
He runs at defensive backs with such speed and power. I think it creates panic on their end, and a lot of times they just reach out and grab him, and that's the result there, a pass interference call. They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Right back to Brown. This time he's got it. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. Quick slant to Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got his man. It's caught for a touchdown. Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
After the sack on 1st down, Bridgewater, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. To throw, Bridgewater. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24, Brady. And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Bridgewater. And right side, Henry's got it. First down and much more for Henry. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. Past the 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Oh, this is blocked. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Patriots take over. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. Really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the 4th quarter. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. 146 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. A run with counter on 1st down, going to get about 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. And quickly they get to the line. Brady going to look to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And this one quickly to Lamb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Here's Brady to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Well, my friend, for the players, good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Lions, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile,